Hello sports fans, it is Tuesday, April the 5th, the year 2016, and if you're a Villanova Wildcat fan, party like it's 1985. Villanova wins their second national championship in the school's history, the first since 1985, as they beat North Carolina 77-74 with a three-pointer at the buzzer in one of the greatest endings in college basketball history. Phenomenal ending to this game. North Carolina controlled the game in the first half. They were up 7. They were hitting a lot of threes. North Carolina was in charge in the first half. Second half, here comes Villanova. They start to shoot the lights out again, as they've done all tournament. Villanova actually goes up by 10 points, but here comes North Carolina back. Page making plays all over the court, making threes, stealing the ball, making layups. Then he hits that improbable three Page with 4 seconds left after Ochekwu goes for the steal, slips. Page hits that off-balance three to tie the game with 4 seconds left. Villanova then calls timeout. Ochekwu, who just slipped after he was going for the steal, is out there mopping the floor. He's out there sweeping the floor to make sure it's all dry. Villanova inbounds the ball to Archie Diacono, who is the MVP of this tournament. Diacono does a great job going up the sidelines, then cutting in, making those UNC defenders suck in. He passes the ball to Jenkins right in stride for a nice look at a three, and Jenkins buries it at the buzzer, and Villanova wins a classic game, one of the greatest endings in college basketball history, and Villanova and Jay Wright win the national championship. What a run by Villanova. Tremendous job by them. All their players deserve so much credit. Ochekwu, Villanova doesn't have a lot of size, but Ochekwu really battled inside. Archie Diacono, like I said, the MVP of the tournament. Jenkins with the big three to win it. Hart was good. Booth was good. Just a tremendous job by Villanova from top to bottom. How about Jay Wright as a coach? I've told you about Jay Wright for years now. A lot of people got on Jay Wright because Villanova went out in the tournament the last few years. I said, calm down. Jay Wright is a great coach. He will get you there, and sure enough, he comes through this year. Jay Wright reminds me a lot of Coach K. A lot of Coach K. I mean, he has a lot of integrity, just the way he conducts himself. To me, Jay Wright in the future should be considered for the coach of USA Basketball. That's how much I appreciate Jay Wright as a coach. So happy that he won it. I was happy to see Rolly Massimino, the old Villanova coach, was in the crowd. He was going crazy. I'll tell you another thing. I think it was good that Villanova dropped to a 2 seed in this tournament. They got off that one line after they lost to Seton Hall in the Big East tournament. They dropped to the 2. Sometimes there's a lot of pressure being on that one line. You saw that with Villanova the last few years. They've been on that one line. They kind of went out early in the tournament. This year, went to the 2 line. They kind of played loosey-goosey, and they shot the lights out in every game of this tournament, and they beat some really good teams. I think this was the 3rd hardest schedule, they said, to win the national championship. They blew out a good Miami team, had that gutty win against Kansas, who everyone thought was one of the top teams in the country. They pasted Oklahoma by about 50 points, held heel to 7 points, and then they beat the Goliath North Carolina at the buzzer to win the national title. What a great job by Villanova. Can't say enough great things about them. I have a ton of friends that went to Villanova. I know they're going crazy. My friend Ed, my friend Paul down there in North Carolina, he must be having a ball. I mean, congratulations to you guys and all those great Villanova fans in the great city of Philadelphia. Just a tremendous job. Also, a great win for the Big East. Remember, the Big East lost a lot of teams to other conferences the last few years. They lost Syracuse, they lost Pitt, they lost Louisville, they lost UConn, and the Big East rebuilt their conference, added a few nice teams like Xavier and Butler. But make no mistake about it, Villanova has been carrying the Big East the last few years. They've been the team in the top 10 every year. They've been the team in the top 5 every year. The new Big East has been all about Villanova. What a tremendous job Villanova has done. And Villanova and St. John's are kind of similar in the way they are in schools, but Villanova is light years ahead of St. John's. St. John's can't even win a Big East game, and here is Villanova, who's a similar type school to St. John's. Villanova's in the top 10 every year, in the top 5 every year, winning the Big East title every year, contending for the national championship every year. That's the kind of job Jay Wright has done with this program. I've been telling you guys for years about Jay Wright. So many people wanted Jay Wright fired last year after Nova went out in the second round. I said, pipe down. Jay Wright can coach. He will get you there. And sure enough, Villanova has an exquisite run and takes the title this year. Amazing run by Villanova. Doesn't get any better than that. And the ending is just one you're going to see for the rest of your life. It's up there. It's got to be in the top 5 all-time greatest endings in college basketball history. I mean, it's got to be. I mean, of course, we know the NC State-Houston game and the Villanova-Georgetown game and all the great endings. This one's got to be right up there. I mean, a three-pointer at the buzzer to win the title doesn't get any better than that. The Villanova seniors did a tremendous job. Great job by Villanova. Congratulations to Villanova. They're great fans. All my friends that went to Villanova, my friend Ed, my friend Paul, and the great city of Philadelphia. They get a championship. Remember, Philadelphia has not had many championships lately. Villanova hadn't won since '85. Flyers haven't won in a long time. Eagles have never won. Sixers, we know all about them. Phillies are the most recent to win. That was a few years ago. Now the Phillies are rebuilding. So the city of Philadelphia has not had many championships lately. The city of Philadelphia will be celebrating this one for a long time to come. This was a win for the ages. This is a win. You know, you don't get many of these in your lifetime. If you get one of these in your lifetime, it's unbelievable. Villanova's now had 2 great championship runs. 1985 with Massimino. This year with Jay Wright. Tremendous job by Villanova. And by the way, how is Rolly Massimino not in the Hall of Fame, by the way? Rolly Massimino should be in the Hall of Fame. That's why I take these Hall of Fame things with a grain of salt. People that should be in the Hall of Fame are not, like Rolly Massimino, and then people that I don't think should be in the Hall of Fame are. I mean, come on, Rolly Massimino is not a Hall of Famer. He is just like in the NFL. Ken Stabler's not a Hall of Famer. Give me a break. So that's why I take the Hall of Fame with a grain of salt. But hopefully Rolly Massimino gets into the Hall of Fame one day. But Jay Wright and Villanova deserve all the credit in the world. What a tremendous, gutty performance they had again last night. Unbelievable job in this tournament. They shot the lights out every game. They were shooting over 50% every game, 60%, 70%. Their shooting was off the charts. Tremendous job by Villanova. Congratulations again to their fans and the great city of Philadelphia. You guys deserve it. Tonight you have the Women's College Basketball Championship. UConn against Syracuse. UConn going for 4 in a row. Stewart going for 4 in a row. UConn going for their 11th title in their history. Going for a perfect 11-0 in title games. This Syracuse team can play, but it's going to take a Herculean effort to beat this UConn team. Of course, we're almost in the NBA and the NHL playoffs. Major League Baseball has started, and the Masters starts this week. No Tiger Woods, but the Masters is a must-watch. I'm going to go with Day, and I'm going to go with Scott. Those are the 2 guys I'm going to be looking for to win the Masters, but there's a lot of good players. McIlroy, Spieth, the list goes on and on, but I'm going to pick Day and Scott. Those are going to be my 2 choices. Like to see Phil Mickelson play some good golf, but the Masters, a must-watch starting on Thursday. You guys are all caught up. You guys are all set. I hope you caught that game last night. I've been talking about the NCAA tournament for years. It's a must-watch. You cannot replicate that drama, last night. You don't get that in a lot of things. You got it last night. Hope you caught the games. You guys, thanks for your support as always. And again, congratulations to the Villanova Wildcats. They do it last night with the 3-pointer at the buzzer. Congratulations, Philly. Congratulations to my friend Ed and Paul. You guys enjoy the games. I will talk to you very, very soon. Take care.